Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you're all having an amazing day. So for today's video, we're going to talk about a couple products that are super hyped up that I personally don't like. Like, do not like any of these at all. And I like doing these type of videos. I actually don't do them very often because I'd rather talk about stuff that I love, but I feel like these type of videos are actually kind of helpful because a lot of times when products are like super hyped up, you go out and buy them because they're super hyped up and you get sucked into all the hype, but then you're using them and you don't quite love them. You're not seeing the results that you hear everybody else talk about, and you're like, what's wrong? What's going on here? And then you kind of start making yourself like feel that you have results. You know what I mean? Like you get sucked into the hype where you're like, oh yeah, I mean, I kind of don't love it, but I'm kind of seeing the results that everybody talks about. So I'm here to share with you just a couple of products that are really hyped up that I just don't like. And then maybe that will help you if you're using some of these and you're just like, like I'm not really feeling it. Because that has happened to me before. There's definitely products that I've bought that are like really, talked about all over, and then I'm using them and I'm just kind of like on the fence about them. And then I hear somebody say a reason why they don't like it, and I'm like, that's it. That is what's happening to me. That's why I don't like it. So I think that these videos can be super helpful. So I might get some hate on a couple of these. You never know. Some of these are really, really loved out there, but I'm going to share with you guys why I don't love them myself. So before I jump into this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Always subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video. We're all about skincare and anti-aging and skin health and getting the best skin of your life here on my channel. We're also about beauty and makeup and just everything to look and feel your best. I am over 40 years old, so I love to talk about little tips and tricks on makeup techniques and skincare, as we get older here. So subscribe and hit that bell notification, and let's dive into these products that are not so good. All right, so first product here, this is definitely one that I know so many people love. So many people rave about this, and I just hate it. It is the Dyson hair dryer. So like I said, a lot of you probably use this, but I'm going to share with you why I don't like it. So I bought this years ago. Back when I was living in Atlanta is when they first came out, and it was like the big thing, the Dyson hair dryer. It's so speedy. It dries your hair so fast, and all of this hype surrounding this hair dryer. Well, my good friend in Atlanta is a hairdresser, and if you followed me back when I lived in Atlanta, you know who he is. He's amazing. He literally knows everything about hair. So when these first came out and, all salons started carrying them, everything, he didn't carry them. And I was like, huh. And I asked him, I was like, why aren't you carrying these new, Dyson amazing dryers in your salon? What do you think? And he told me, he was like, nope, and won't carry those dryers. He didn't like the specific type of heat that they used, and he said that they are going to be more damaging to your hair than good. It's just like the type of heat. I think he said it was like more of like a dry heat versus most other hair dryers, and it's going to dry out your hair. He said it's going to dry out your hair way faster. People don't even realize that yet, but that's what he told me. So I was like, okay, like that made sense. I was like, I stayed away from the Dyson for a while. But then as it goes on, you know how it is. You get, sucked into all the hype, and you hear everybody raving about it, and you're like, oh, I have to try it. Like, I have to try it. Just like the darn eyelash extensions. Like, you hear all this stuff about it, and you have to try them. And then it damages the crap out of your eyelashes. But anyway, that's kind of what happens, So I ended up buying this a couple years ago, and I started using it. And at first I was like, okay, it's great. It's like, does dry your hair super fast. And you see like why people love it. Definitely the drying time was like, knocked down with this. But as I continued to use it, I noticed that my hair was like breaking more. And I was like, what is going on? I'm still using all the same like amazing hair products that I always have. I haven't switched anything up. My hairstylist is the exact same person. I know she does a good job. Like there was nothing different. I was like, why is my hair all of a sudden like just dry and just breaking off? And then I remembered like what my friend said about the Dyson. So I like reached out to him. I'm like, okay, I bought the Dyson dryer. I'm seeing that it's like my hair just feels drier. It's breaking off. Do you really think it's the Dyson, or did your opinion change over the, time you've seen it come out and all of this? Because now, this has been like a little bit, years after it came out. And he said the same thing. He was like, nope, I'm sticking to it. That dryer is bad news. He even said himself that he has seen clients come in to his chair and have been using the Dyson, and he's like, their hair is definitely drier. I can see a difference. It's just dry, brittle, and their hair's not in as healthy condition as it was. And he's like, it's the Dyson, say goodbye to it, get rid of it. And as soon as he told me all that stuff, I was like, all right, I should have just stuck with him to begin with. I should never have bought it. And I just was like, okay, so I threw this to the side. Then I asked him, I was like, what's a good hair dryer? Like, what do you recommend? Because he was saying how there's a lot of hair dryers out there that are like all hyped up and they're just not good for your hair. So like I said, I discarded this into my bathroom drawer when he told me that way back when, and I've not used this for a while now. I don't like it, and I will never use the Dyson dryer again. And honestly, I will not use or buy any of the Dyson hair products like ever again. I think they're so hyped up. I think they're crap. I think they're a waste of money, and I just don't believe in this brand for hair products. I just don't. So I'll share with you guys what I have been using, and this is what he suggested like years ago, back when I asked him for his opinion. So he shared this brand with me. It's called Twin Turbo. It's the Twin Turbo 3200, and this is the hair dryer that he recommended to me back in the day, and I've been using this ever since, and I've had no issues with my hair getting drier or breaking off. None of that, you guys. It's been like such a turnaround since I got rid of the stupid Dyson dryer. Like, how crazy. And a lot of people, like I said, probably don't even realize it, and you're like, oh, my hair does, seem a little bit more dry or this or that. The Dyson. Like, take a good look at your dryer if you're using the Dyson. But this is what I've been using. I absolutely swear by this now. I love it. And honestly, I don't remember where I got it. I found it, I like Googled it and found it on like some random hair website. And he assured me that this was like the right one and all of that. But I will try to find it, and I'll link it down below for you guys as well. But definitely, this is an amazing, amazing hair dryer, and I would avoid the Dyson, like I said, especially if you're seeing like a lot of damage or breakage to your hair that's not normally there. Like I said, he told me specifically it was like the type of heat that they use and how, it dries your hair super fast because it's literally frying your hair from the inside out, he said. So, bleh. All right, the next hyped up product that I definitely don't like is the Shape Tape Concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This was huge all over YouTube. Honestly, I don't even know if it still is. I don't really keep up a lot of times with like the latest and greatest in makeup anymore because I'm just not really into all of that anymore. But I still think people really talk about the Shape Tape a lot. I personally don't like it at all. I have never liked it since when it first came out, and it was so hyped up. I tried it and I was like, ooh, yeah, the latest and greatest concealer, because I definitely do still love my concealers. When a new concealer comes out, you guys know I am all over it, and I test out every concealer. That is like a must for me. So yeah, when the Shape Tape came out, I picked it up, I tried it, and I was like, ugh. It's like, what in the world are people seeing in this? This was not a product that I was like even like iffy about. Like, do I like it? Don't I like it? No, I flat out hated the Shape Tape. It literally just creased so bad under my eyes. It made me look like I had lines under my eyes that I don't even have. It was terrible. It made my under eyes so dry. I hated everything about it. It was just kind of like thick, and no matter how little I applied, it just did not work for me, like whatsoever. And then talking to other people too, they were just like saying the same thing. They're like, yeah, I don't know what the hype was about that. Like, I hate the Shape Tape concealer. So I guess it's not just me, but that concealer was just like a no-go. They did recently come out with the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape, which I got like this little trial size of it. And this one is actually way better than the original Shape Tape. This one is a little bit more moisturizing. It didn't cake up on me like the original one did. It's not my favorite concealer, but it's definitely much, much better than the original Shape Tape. So I will link this one down below for you guys if you need a new concealer to test out or try, because this one's definitely better than the Shape Tape. But I'll share with you guys my favorite concealers of all time, as you guys might know if you are familiar with my channel. Those being the Color Science Total Eye. This is the 3-in-1. This is the best product of life, you guys, because it's actually like an eye cream slash SPF slash concealer. So it's not damaging to your under eyes at all. And the funny thing is, same thing that I noticed when I stopped using foundation on my skin every day. My skin actually improved. Like, the skin on my face got so much healthier just by not wearing foundation every single day. And the same thing I noticed when I stopped using like a full coverage concealer every single day. Like, the skin under my eyes and my under eyes got brighter and healthier. Like, it's really shocking how much I don't want to say like damage makeup can do to your skin, but I mean, kind of when you think about it, because you will definitely notice a difference in the health of your skin if you stop wearing a full face of makeup every single day. So this is just so good for your under eyes, yet it gives you, a good like medium coverage, and I love it. So this is my go-to. I use this every single day. And then when I want to actually, have a little bit more full coverage, like a more flawless look if I'm going out or something, or even if I'm filming, like today I have on a little bit of the Dermablend. This is the Dermablend Cover Care Coverage, full coverage concealer, and I'm obsessed with this. I did a whole review back when this first came out because this is the new formula. It replaced the old Dermablend formula, which I was obsessed with for years, but this is actually more full coverage, and you need just a tiny little product to, dab under your eye, and you just get amazing flawless coverage with no creasing, no caking. It stays put and just looks beautiful like all day, all night long. So this is my go-to. I've used this for a long time. We carry Dermablend now on Skin Truth as well, which is super exciting because I love some of their products. But these two are my favorite concealers. You can't beat these. They're amazing. All right, next hyped up product here. And again, I feel like this one could give me some negative comments, but who knows? But I don't care. This is my opinion. And it is all about the La Mer cream, the La Mer Love Face Cream or whatever that's called. Oh, you guys, crap. The biggest waste of money that I've ever seen. And I always talk about how like skincare especially skincare at department stores, because they're so overly priced. Oh my gosh, like Chanel skincare, La Mer skincare. Gosh, I've seen so many at the department store that are like in the hundreds, like $900, $800 range. And I'm like, oh, like look at the ingredients. They are so not going to do anything for your skin. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with La Mer. La Mer is the most hyped up brand out there. It's so insanely overpriced. Honest to God, if you look at the ingredients of La Mer and then you look at the drugstore Nivea cream, they are almost identical, you guys. Like, it's so laughable, the hype that goes behind La Mer. And when La Mer first launched, I don't even remember years ago, they just had the most amazing marketing. But this marketing was back in the day where the consumer wasn't as aware of ingredients in skincare. I mean, skincare has only really started to come around in terms of people really becoming aware of ingredients and what the skin needs. That's only like a more recent thing. So when La Mer launched, they had this huge marketing campaign that just made everyone want to buy it. Their prices were high. It was like kind of like a celebrity status type of thing. I mean, ooh, you have La Mer sitting on your bathroom counter. You must be like somebody special. It's like, no, like now you see La Mer sitting on someone's counter and you're like, you must not know any better. Like, it's crap. So like I said, if you look at the ingredients, look at them compared to the Nivea cream, and they're so similar. It's shocking. But the La Mer cream has the first three ingredients are mineral oil and petroleum, or like in the top three ingredients. Mineral oil is going to do nothing for your skin. Petroleum is going to do nothing for your skin. It's not even good for your skin. But both of those ingredients are going to, all they do is like hydrate the surface of your skin and give your skin a smooth feeling. Like, it coats your skin and it's going to give you the false feeling of being hydrated and smooth. It's not doing a thing to actually hydrate or like change your skin. It's just a crap moisturizer that just is laying on the surface of your skin. And then you feel your skin, you're like, ooh, it's so hydrated and soft and smooth. No, that's literally the ingredients just sitting on the surface of your skin. It's not doing anything. And then the other ingredients that are in it are just like a bunch of like seed oils. It has niacin in it, which is the only ingredient that your skin is actually going to benefit from. It's the only ingredient really in that cream, but it's so low on the list. I'm talking like at the very bottom of the ingredient list. It is not going to do anything for your skin because it's at such an insanely low amount. So it's just like the biggest marketing scam of all time. Like, La Mer is such a scam. Their serums, their creme de la mer moisturizer that I'm talking about here, like, it's just all just such a waste of money. So I think it was like, for like 3 ounces of this La Mer product, it was like $530, $550 for this crap moisturizer that literally is the same ingredients as a drugstore Nivea moisturizer. So I just think it's so important that, and I think it's so amazing that we are becoming much, more aware, much better consumers nowadays. We really know what the skin needs. We know what ingredients to look for, what ingredients should be in our products. And it shocks me to this day that anybody can still rave about Mer. Like, there's nothing in that that's going to benefit and really help repair or change your skin in the slightest, you guys. And for $550, like, what? All right, last but not least, the last hyped up product that I can't stand, which I don't even have here to show you, so I'll just put a little picture right here. Like the spinning head cleansing brushes, like the old Clarisonic. And I don't even think Clarisonic is a thing anymore. Maybe people became aware that those things are terrible for your skin, but I still see products at like Ulta, Sephora, the drugstore even, of these like spinning brush, like cleansing products. And those are terrible for your skin. If you've used those in the past, you might know. I mean, I used to use the Clarisonic back in the day a while ago, and it was honestly, I think part of the reason I had skin issues back then too. It was just like ripping apart my skin barrier. And it's been proven that those brush heads, even the most gentle, soft ones, they say they're for sensitive skin, it's actually like stirring up your skin barrier and ripping apart your skin barrier, and you don't even realize it. So your skin barrier is going to not be in good shape. And like I tell you guys all the time, this healthy skin barrier, a skin barrier that is intact, is the way to, younger, healthy skin. You don't want to be using products. You don't want to be using harsh tools or anything that's ripping apart your skin barrier at all. So stay away from those like spinning brush cleanser heads and products. Those tools are not good for cleansing your skin. This is what I've used now for the past couple years, and I swear by this. This is my favorite thing of all time. I use it every single day, and it's the Quixonic Zoe. This is not going to rip apart your skin barrier at all. You literally turn it on and it vibrates. It has like very fast pulsing vibrates. You can turn it up, you can turn it down, and you just take this in small little circles over your cleanser. I do this every night, and you will be shocked at how much of a deeper cleanse you can get when you use this versus just cleansing even with your, with your hands. You're supposed to clean your skin at night after you wash your makeup off. You're supposed to clean your skin for a minute. Most people don't even do that. They don't really wash their face for a minute, but you will definitely notice the difference if you wash your face even for a minute and you're just using your hands, and then versus if you wash your face for a minute with this little guy. This leaves no residue, no dirt, nothing left on your skin, and it's antibacterial. It doesn't build up bacteria. It's super easy to clean, nothing to replace. It's literally the greatest product of all time for cleansing your skin. All right, you guys, that is it. Those are the 4 hyped up products that I wanted to share with you guys in this video. If you liked this type of video, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, and I can definitely do more. There's always hyped up products that I'm just like, I don't know what people are thinking about that. So if you like this type of video, definitely let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. But thank you guys all so much. I will link anything that I mentioned in this video. It'll be linked down below in the description box as well, so you can open it up there. But I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.